Hello, chat. We're here. We made it. We're live. Only half an hour late, as per usual. Let's get into things. Let's introduce everyone. Starting with Barack Aaron. Hello, Mario. We have Cheesy Link.
I had something prepared to say, I forget.
God damn it. We have Amari Iron.
Whoa!
We have Sonia Luna.
Hello.
We don't have Scarlet Berry. We killed her and ate her for rations. And we have Lotus Zach.
Me.
Ba-ba-da-boop-ba. Last time on Zelda DND, the group finished making their way through the dungeon, finding the mirror shield, solving the light puzzle, finding a chest that I meant to have hidden, and then finding another chest that I had to add because I didn't have one hidden. Learned the power of friendship, that friendship being with a cursed sword, and beat a giant sandworm, Dune style.
So wait, I still have the sword with a question mark?
Ow, itchy. What?
Please tell me I don't have the sword.
No,
Oh, yeah.
left it.
With that,
I throw it in the sand. I throw it in the sand. I don't want it.
Upon beating the worm, everything flashed white, and you guys found yourself.
Just as I burst through the door.
Just as Cheese burst through the door, you guys find yourself
I'm here!
outside the
get
temple.
flashbanged.
As soon as I find the scene. Here we go. And I play music. Here we go. Oh, and I stream music to my players who probably want to listen to it.
Oh yeah, you should do that.
I should.
Or I do covers of the whole song.
No.
Where's the group? Here's the group. Landing and in the sand outside the door to the... Oh my gosh, sorry, a bug bit my foot and I hate myself. Killing myself.
It's a mosquito?
Probably. Landing in the sand outside the temple door, you guys find yourself covered in sand, covered in wounds still, and the guru is standing there, and she kind of looks at the rest of you. And she goes, "Hey guys, so remember what I said about not really caring for the goddess of the sand?
No.
I think I have to be religious now.
Wait, are you a
Don't worry.
sage?
Apparently."
Girl, me too!
Wait, so does that mean that that's a god you interacted with, or just
I mean, the god
something akin to a Buddha?
is the goddess of the sand, from the ancient Gerudo myths.
Was she once a Gerudo?
Yeah.
So then wouldn't she be more of an enlightened being? I don't know.
Well,
Right,
something gods in this world aren't necessarily divine from birth and innocent. all
Well,
the time.
I'm just thinking sages. Okay, never mind. I'll shut up now.
No, you're all good. I mean, isn't Zelda technically descended of a god?
I thought she was I was gonna make a Jesus joke, but that doesn't work. Okay, never mind.
You know,
I mean, Zelda
Yeah,
is
true.
Zelda is Legend of Zelda Jesus.
Yeah.
Except the game's actually named after her, unlike the Bible.
the legend of Jesus.
The Legend of Jesus, Old and New Testament.
I think that game does exist. Let me look.
I think
Shout
we've
out to
kinda
Jesus
hit
Christ
that
RPG trilogy. Love that game.
moment where I think at this point anybody that we taken is gonna be a sage, huh? Sonia says to Amari.
I somehow opened a-
Maybe. I mean, Cheesy Link still isn't a sage, so there's that.
Arrow
I look
pipes
over
up.
at Barry.
Yeah,
I'm
but I got a
no
sword.
sage.
Cheesy Link is his own kind of specialty.
I look over at Barry and I go, What is this? Some kind of Super Sage bargain sale? Barry audibly doesn't respond to me. He's not
Audibly
here.
doesn't respond. Barry audibly remains silent.
Anyway, as long as Aaron or Andrew got my reference.
I got it. I'm sure a lot of people got it. It's a Dragon Ball reference. That's
Dragon
it.
Ball Z. Ah.
Dragon your balls.
You were supposed to respond to me, Andrew. You can't just open my message and then not respond to me.
You can't just say his real name like that.
Zach does it all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like
Talk
most of
to
your real
friends.
names.
I should go back through all of Zelda D&D and just like bleep out Zach.
You probably should.
You
Not
wouldn't
him,
be.
not him saying my real name. No, just everything he says.
Just
I can give you a reason.
Except for your name.
Everything
God,
except
you're
my
so
name. That said, you guys continue walking your way back out towards the ocean. Upon rounding the corner, you see Shark McGark there. The scent of the salty air catching your nose, and the water's looking noticeably more calm than normal. And
I really hope
McGark-
that guy
Be a
doesn't start
sign.
selling a bunch of boats.
Shark McGark gives you a longing look and goes,
So the water's really calm.
Shark
That means you can
McGark.
walk in it, right?
I mean,
Walk in it?
can you
It's
You're
still
not
a
walk
lot
in
of feet
water?
down.
Yeah, but it's really
You know
still,
what?
so it should work.
I give Sonia a pat on the back and I say, you know what? You got this.
And
Yeah, I can totally just swim now.
upon boarding into the boat, Nuguru and Arrow pipe up, and they both go, so, where to now?
That
I
is
guess
excellent
east.
question.
Guess
Pulls out my map.
it's this direction. We don't. Where are we going?
Oh, well, there's
Gaboru,
some.
GM, we need a railroad.
right here is where you guys, like, go into the sea, so that'd be to leave the sea. It's not a bad start. Gaboru says, I did spend some time meditating while you all were within the dungeon. I learned a lot about this world. Nothing of use.
By sitting there?
Yeah?
Okay, well that's why there's nothing of use.
I mean, do you not learn by pondering?
Well, I mean, you can ponder all you want, but if you don't go out and actively collect information, you don't really have much to ponder, do you?
But if you don't know how to understand the information, you can't. Collecting it will do you no good.
Well, you collect it to ponder. You can't ponder with nothing.
Yes, but you can't. But collecting it leaves you with nothing but no choice but to ponder it.
Okay, but again, my question, what information do you have to ponder?
Go.
I can ponder many things, like why is the sky blue, and why we brought along Barry's wife.
We did.
Oh, well,
Who is
Those
safely
are-
at the stable? Yes. Yes, Lotus.
We did not.
I wanted to go check out somewhere to the south of the desert.
Niguru,
But, like-
grabs the reins like, well, lead the way. I don't hear anyone else piping up.
Well, there was that thingy-majig I saw earlier, and Lotus kind of points in a very distant direction.
That's
Or
just
flashback.
that's just the ocean.
Just go about this
Southeast.
distance, but like,
Got it.
yeah, somewhere around there.
Do you guys have anywhere you need to stop first beforehand, or just straight on?
Well, might as well go straight on. Not like you have any other place in mind.
I mean, I don't know of anything that we have to do.
All right. In that case, you guys continue off into the southeast. It's getting about like sunsetish time now. It's going to be nighttime. You do the majority of your traveling. The breeze of the sea catches your hair. You kind of notice while the waves are more calm, all it's done is illuminate the monsters within the waters a bit more.
Who?
Who left?
Oh.
Oh, there's Aaron.
Hello.
Hey,
Anyway,
Aaron.
hello.
Sorry, I don't know why it took me this long to realize, but for some reason, even though Iron was completely unmuted, no audio at all.
Oh, lovely.
No audio at all.
Did
still
you
can't
have
hear me?
Iron muted, Aaron?
Nope, I just said, even though I had Iron not muted, I could not hear Iron this entire time.
Why?
Hi, Iron, I can hear you again.
I've been
don't
talking since
know.
the stream started.
Yeah, I could hear you,
know.
Iron.
I
Okay.
genuinely could not hear you.
This is
That's
an
wild.
Aaron
Did
issue.
you? Hold on.
Really?
Did
Yeah,
your
no,
brain
it's
break? Or
it's
brain
definitely
break?
on my end, but like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I
Aaron?
think Aaron had a momentary lapse in brain function.
How is it my what? It was Discord.
Was it? Are you sure about that?
Was it?
100% because I leave and rejoin and I can hear Iron again.
Yeah.
Aaron, did you
Maybe
consider
it was
that
a
maybe
placebo effect.
you took the rocks out of your ears?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I have not heard Iron speak once until Aaron called attention to it.
What
Iron's
the fuck?
been talking. What do you guys mean?
No. I don't doubt that Iron has been talking.
I've been listening to you, Iron.
Zelda D&D.
Zelda D&D, everyone.
Zelda
It's
D&D.
always nice to be back. As you guys are
Alright.
traveling.
Seems like they're breaking mentally.
Oh, always. It wouldn't be Zelda D&D without that.
Anyway, Sonia, are you able to
Yes.
swim in the sea?
Am I, Link?
I
Is it
would
that
call
calm enough
for
me
a
to
check.
swim?
Yeah, because you lived your entire life like in the lakes and rivers, so you'd be a freshwater Zora. So if you try to like swim in the seawater, that'd be a bad time, right?
No, I'm a Bay Zora.
But that would be a worse time.
That
Yeah.
would be even worse.
Yeah.
Not to mention that the sea was under a curse. But it seems like it's
Yeah.
starting to lift a little. Which is why
Just has
you
like
could make
just
a
has
check.
just has like a freaking Psychonauts moment. Jumps in the water, a hand comes out, grabs her, pulls her down.
Oh my gosh, it's like the
Um,
hands that pull you down to the underwear in Super Paper Mario.
Underwear?
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, the underwear.
Yeah, have you never heard of it? It's a great place.
No.
Under hair.
So am I able to swim?
If you want to attempt to, you can make it. I'll let you make a check.
Okay, what check do you want me to make?
Give me an athletics or an arcana.
I'll do athletics.
The second one's much more intimidating.
You go for a swim, and you notice the waters, while still rough, have lightened up drastically. More noticeably though, you like dive down into the water, and you can see there are a number of draconic-like fish that are swimming around. They seem to don't care much for Shark Magarg, but they do lock their sights on you. Dog
I'm going to
barking.
leave quickly.
Yeah, you climb back up into the boat.
Well, I saw other creatures similar to Sharkman and they did not seem happy with me. Smile.
Well, this is probably like their super chill Magarkin breeding ground, you know?
Yeah, potentially. But
Shark
it's just,
McGark looks at
at
you.
least it's calm enough to swim in. BRB guys, the dogs are barking, and I gotta figure out why.
Shark McGark looks up at you, Lotus, and just kind of gives you this look of annoyance. He disapproves.
I can't speak with animals.
You cast Speak with Animals. Shark McGark, you hear him going, I can't believe such a little child would think so little of the Shark McGark speak. Shark McGark.
Nah, I'm gonna be.
Shark
I'm
McGark,
gonna-
Shark McGark. Shark McGark,
Yeah,
Shark McGark, Shark
I'm glad
McGark.
I'm glad you remember that.
Shark
Steven.
McGark, Shark McGark. Shark McGark. And he makes eye contact with you.
I
Shark
look at him.
McGark.
I'm like, So the weather.
Shark McGark.
Staring
Shark
at him
McGark.
directly.
He looks up towards the sky. It's pitch black night. Looks back at you. Shark McGark.
I look back at him. Shark McGark.
He shakes his head no vigorously. Shark McGark.
Is this like those like? Is it like the Mario games where like Yoshi speaks and then like there's awkward subtitles that like follow him?
Sorry, I was adding more water.
Okay.
Yes, but all the subtitles just keep repeating Shark McGark. Upon day breach, you guys come up towards the mountainous ridge that borders the sea, and you see a break in the mountains where there's a little shore you guys can land on.
The shore. And I jump out.
And you guys jump out onto the land. And Lunola looks to you guys and is like, hey, Amari.
Mario.
Yes.
Yeah, what's up?
I was doing some reconnaissance for you while you were in the temple. Though I saw a little, like, Gerudo outpost camp. They seem to have been guarding some sort of treasure. I suppose I could have mentioned it sooner than we landed. But if you want, after we're done here, or before, I don't know if we're in a rush. After we're done here, we can go look at it. See if there's anything worthwhile.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. I
Where's
know
that?
you were on the lookout for some building materials here.
Are you?
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah,
Not me.
for
Like,
my bullets.
gun.
Bullet casings.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck that means.
Oh, it's like the shell that I'm gonna put around the projectile that my new weapon will throw. It's gonna be really cool.
I like hurry up the mountain excitedly.
The arrow was like flying next to your head. She's like, slow down, Lotus. Jeez. You gotta give the slowpokes time to keep up. Makes eye contact with Brack.
I thought you were gonna say makes eye contact with me directly as the player.
Looks at Zack specifically. As you guys go up into the mountains, you round a corner, and you see, similar to the last two you've seen before, a large, expansive maze. Welcome back, Luna.
Hi. Sorry.
Well, that's I'm not gonna
Huh?
say it. And Lotus walks in the maze. Well, up to the maze.
I'm amazed you had such restraint.
Well, that was a good session, guys.
I'm gonna leave now. Again.
What was that, Luna?
Wink. Makes eye contact with you.
the dumb joke you made.
Gotta make dumb jokes.
Amazed.
Eagle.
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 Meagle.
Birdie.
Schmeagle.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I'd like
anyways.
to walk in now.
As you guys approach the maze, the walls tower above you just as high as the ones before did. However, different than the rest. Different than the other. Whew! Give me a second. It's the fucking great C in A minor. It's like it's killing my mental state. I need music.
Bum ba da bum ba da bum. Bum ba da bum.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
As you guys approach the maze, the walls tower above you, just as the two before did. However, unlike the other two, the path here is incredibly clear. Before you is a straight path to a large pedestal in the center of the maze. Upon approaching and stepping up onto the pedestal, you guys notice there's a little, like... You guys notice there's like a little...
Yeah, one of us disappeared.
It happens. You notice there's a little inscription inscribed onto the ground. Some sort of runes that none of you quite know how to make out.
Oh, hey, can we just... Side note. Out of game mention. Thank you, show chat button, for reappearing.
I know, right?
Huh?
Thank you, Discord, for bringing back all of your VC UI.
I genuinely think it was a bug.
Oh, Aaron, you weren't... So, during so are you looking at my stream, right? So, all of this up here, gone. The show chat button, gone. It was just this bottom UI here that was there. Everything else was just gone. And it wasn't like a my thing. Everyone's Discord was like that.
I was actually praying it was just a youth.
Alright. Sorry it took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I went for a snack break and then it turned into talking about plans for tomorrow.
What are your plans for tomorrow, Aaron?
Plans.
Movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty terrific.
I like how me and Zach had the exact same brain cell for a sec.
What?
We both said plants.
Plants. Anyway, what's going on?
You guys approach
we're
the maze. At the center of the maze, there's a straight shot to a pedestal. Atop the pedestal, there's a circle of runes. None of you quite know how to make out.
Oh.
Okay.
So just touch it.
I know, out of character, I know the solution.
What's the solution?
I point Barry at it.
You point Barry at it. Barry's unable to tell you what they mean, as Barry is not currently here.
Barry looks at you.
Damn
Xbox
you!
Pops up, unable to respond.
It pops up, I am error.
No, it pops up and says, Lotus, now's not the time to use this.
No problem
In the great
here.
second-
Do you want me to see it?
I... I'd like to cast divination. Actually, I don't want to do that. That takes all the fun out of it.
Sorry, my boss just messaged me. When I was clocking out earlier, my boss messages me. They're like, no, you have to train new employees. You're the manager. You have to train new employees. Don't leave it for your coworker to train. I'm like, yeah? I know? Is there a problem? And they go, who's training Aubrey? I'm like, who the fuck is Aubrey? I don't know an Aubrey. Miss Boss Lady, I don't know this person. I didn't have anyone supposed to be training today. And then they just like, just remember that you have to be the one to train people. I'm like, yeah, I know. Anyways, 4 hours later, they just messaged me. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I mixed up you in South Carolina. I thought you guys had someone named Aubrey training today. I'm like, what?
I didn't know you lived in South Carolina.
I'd like to grab Bragg and use him to make a religion check.
If
or a
I
history
lived in
check, I mean.
if I lived in South Carolina, then they wouldn't be mixing me up with South Carolina.
True, but like
You live in South Carolina
you live
now.
in North Carolina. That's why.
I guess I live in South Carolina now. Shit, I don't want to live in South Carolina. It sucks.
You think you grabbed me to make me do a religion?
Yeah, back to the
history
game.
check. A history check. I grab Brack and I push him towards the letters and I say, "Read it, damn it!"
Okay. Let's see. Why are these on wingdings?
Go ahead and Brack, make me a history check. Cheesy
do
Link, make me a history check.
I'll do it.
Gotcha.
I'm awesome like that. Or something. I don't know. I'm not paying attention. I am actually paying attention. Like, I'm not, but like, I am.
Brack's an
I'm-
archaeologist.
We
I
are.
know.
I
How
can.
do I have two
Can I do a history
barbarian
check?
archaeologist players?
Why not?
Unoriginality
Because-
is crazy.
Because one
Yeah.
of them, because technically, if you think about it,
He also did Big Bragg, by the way.
You said we're
I'll
making a
mention that.
history
yeah,
check?
I was about to bring that up, but like,
Oh, what was that,
I
Cheese?
think you said history, right?
Yes. I made Brack.
14.
Yeah. 14? Alright.
Yeah.
And then Brack. Also 14.
damn it.
Salmon?
Brack, you don't pick up anything off of these runes. You don't recognize them. They're very clearly of a script you've never read before.
Damn it, wingdings.
Cheesy Link, you recognize them very vaguely. Like, you know, you've seen this kind of writing somewhere before, but you can't place your finger on it. It's just escaping you.
When in doubt,
When in
Force
doubt,
myself.
Brack,
Sage.
when in doubt, Brack starts walking around to go find something.
Oh. I was just gonna say, when in doubt, Sage ability it out. But then also, this is a good choice. I'd like to look around.
Investigation checks, so both of you.
Perception?
Investigation.
Oh, investigation.
Perception?
Perception.
Perception? Did you say perception?
Man, perception and
Perception
investigation are
check.
sounding a lot similar.
Well, because one of them I can use my strength for, the other one I can't.
Go funky hat, go funky hat. You know what? No, fuck this. Sage ability.
Fair enough.
Alright, and then Brack,
Yeah, give me a second.
you can look with your strength.
Carrots.
Well, it's the primal
Good for your
knowledge
eyesight.
thing.
Yeah, I know.
If you're raging, you can.
That's my wisdom save.
It passes. It means it's a good session.
Brack
Brack is a detective. Lotus, you kind of like...
Finds evidence by punching things.
Lotus, you're so used to being the short one in life that you're looking around the maze and you're looking up to see if you can find anything. And it just kind of, it's just escaping your purview. You're looking around, you're expecting some sort of like signs, some sort of like something left behind. Brack, you're so used to looking down in life because you're so tall. That while you're looking around, you do see little markings down near the ground on the sides of the walls, similar to the ones written in the circle.
Are they pressable? Click.
Much too small for that. You look to
Oh, okay.
Barry and
Punches through the wall
Arrow,
now.
who are a bit more sized for it, and they kind of look back at you and shrug.
I look at Brack and goes, "Have you found anything? I'm looking everywhere, and I really just can't like find anything."
Have you tried looking towards Barry's height?
What's wrong with Barry's height? And I look at Barry.
Barry is like
Okay, now-
fully absorbed in a book in their scroll. They are
Okay.
reading.
Okay, now turn right a little. Right.
Oh,
There.
down there?
Lotus, do you turn right 4 times?
Oh no.
Yeah, I do.
You see
obviously.
No. Left.
Oh, you want me to go left now? And I rotate. Quit playing Ume. Pretty good. The game
Luna's playing
sucks
Uma
ass.
Musume in the middle of D&D.
I'm sorry, that game actually tilts me.
What do you mean? That game is awesome. It's just horse racing. It's just gambling.
No, I'm actually just mad
It's
because
because it's
overshadowed
gambling
Delta
that
Moon,
it
an
tilts.
actual good game. No, I love gambling.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go
I
gambling.
actually won earlier. I came out positive. That's all that matters.
You did?
Yeah.
By $10.
Arrow
For
flies
$2.
over to Brack and gets down near the ground, is looking at the words, and they go, "I don't recognize this script either. I've not seen anything like it in our world. And on the list of things I've not seen in this world, one of them
This
is
is
picking
definitely
up
one of
their
them."
roommate." And she looks towards Barry, who is still absorbed in their book.
Oh, Barry! When we need a Barry, we need one.
Arrow goes, "Well, it can't hurt to stand on to activate the circle. Look, you guys have killed enough monsters. What's the worst that could happen?"
That's a good point. And I put Barry on the scale. Not the scale, but the
You put Barry on the circle, and you see they teleport. And a poof of mist, not dissimilar to a misty stat. The dogs are barking again, Luna. We can hear them.
Okay, give me a second.
It's okay.
Don't hurt
I'm
him.
sorry.
She wasn't listening.
Why would I
anyways.
hurt them?
me and my feet are left out. The dogs are barking.
I'll be right
The
back.
dogs are barking again. I'll be right back. No, don't hurt them.
No,
I'll show them what's for.
somberly. I'll be right back. It's just the most ominous.
Dogs are
ominous.
barking again, huh? I'll be right back.
No, we can't have another John Wick movie, please.
But you
We
guys
don't
see
need to
Barry
reboot.
disappear into a mystic poof right before your eyes.
Oh, well, that can't be that difficult. I try standing up the thing.
The rest of the party, you see Lotus disappear in the blink of an eye, leaving behind nothing but a arcane mist.
Oh,
When
okay.
I
Kind of
disappear, I
Time
want
for
leaves
It's time for a backflip.
an irony scent on the tip of your nose.
An irony scent. No, iron. No.
Brack, you backflip onto the circle. Give me acrobatics.
One, I'm going to rage for.
I'm back.
Hi, back.
Hi, Bag. Here's Bragg.
Hi, back. Here's Brack doing a backflip onto a pedestal and then, I don't know, probably just disappearing into an arcane smoke.
A 21. You do a backflip. It's beautiful. You're like particularly good at this because you're used to rolling up into a ball, and that's like the core
Just doing
motion
it in
of doing a
reverse.
backflip. And then you land still shaped like a ball, and the ground cracks a little, but then you poof.
I break the pedestal and it just stops working.
Sonia and Cheesy Link, you've seen half your party now disappear before you.
Sonia just kind of looks dumbfounded and just like, fuck, that's not good. She's going to try and like find where they went. She's
Onto
gonna
the
investigate the same thing.
give me investigation on the arcane circle.
Cool.
Wouldn't that just be Arcana?
Arcana or investigation. I forget Arcana exists.
It's gonna be the same thing for me. So like, 18.
18?
You don't have a bonus to intelligence?
Nope.
Hmm.
It all
Uh,
goes to wisdom because you know.
Sonia, do you have any sort of like teleportation spells?
No.
Sonia, you investigate the circle, the mist that's left behind, and all the surrounding areas. You don't find any sign of where your party members went. You don't find anything to leave you with a reason to believe they've been harmed, so much as just mystically transported.
Okay.
What does that even mean?
Mystically
It
transported?
means step on the pedestal!
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna step on the pedestal.
Alright. Cheesy Link, you see Sonia step on the pedestal, disappearing into another burst of mystic mist, leaving just you. Then the NPCs. They're just kind of existing. They're default posing.
The NPC is going to walk up to step on the pedestal. It is not your time.
It
Do
is
not
not
go
your
through.
turn. Do you step onto the pedestal as well, Cheesy Link?
Yeah. Might as well.
Good. I was about to like, I don't know, say something funny.
Cheesy Link.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. He's dead.
Seeing all of your party members step onto this before, you follow suit, stepping onto the pedestal.
I find a bunch of dead bodies.
And just like that, in the snap of the fingers, it all comes rushing back to you. You know where you've seen this text before. You see it almost every day at this point. As there's a bright flash of a mystic blue haze going around you, you realize the runes in the circle are the same runes lining your shirt. Not only are
Yeah.
not only are they lining your shirt, that shirt's now glowing. And you get this very distinct sense that whatever this circle was supposed to do is no longer working. And that's when we will switch to the next scene.
Oh, it was nice knowing you, Cheese.
Get out of here, Rin. You're dead.
Oh. No.
And we will
Where am I? I
start
can't see you.
by dropping everyone in the order they joined. Starting with...
Not Barry, but Lotus. Because Barry's not
I need to
here.
find my Zelda tokens. Hold on.
Not here for a. Because Barry's not here for another hour.
Wait, would that have been an intelligence check or insight? For me specifically.
It was no check needed. It was history to see if you recalled the runes on your shirt. But you didn't in that moment until later on.
Fair enough.
Lotus.
Me.
Sonia, Brack,
Yes.
Oh, no.
Amari,
The screen's
Barry,
blank. Oh no.
and Cheese. And then I give you all vision.
And then I won't be able to see because I probably don't have my camera in the right place.
Me too.
Oh,
wait,
I
there
choose.
I am.
Hi, Cheese.
Oh, that's cheese.
Yeah.
If I zoom out from this point, eventually. Ah, there we go.
So is everyone else
there we
like
are.
really tiny and I'm really big compared to them now?
What?
My
Yeah,
shirt
actually, it does
stops
look like
enlarge,
that.
reduce.
It does look like that.
If you guys would like to zoom out, you can see everyone's tokens here.
We're so tiny.
Let me fix your visions. It's supposed to be drastically larger.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have a helmet that like apparently.
Why are we tiny?
Any baby
Just-
You guys
Oh my
realize
God.
you weren't just disappearing. You were being shrunken down.
Oh my god. Oh my
for
god.
most of the
Oh,
party,
no.
you find yourself at Barry scale. In a very, very large, what looks to be old house. Whereas Cheese, it just looks like a normal little cabin to you. Like, what's to be found here?
Well, maybe my friends on the ground, I probably noticed them, right?
I'm going to say no. Not yet.
Could I roll for it?
Yeah, I'll let you roll for it.
Do
Yeah.
I notice a massive cheese?
Oddly enough, you do not.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, that I don't care. I'm moving
Wait,
on.
what am I rolling, real quick?
To see if you see them, it'd be perception.
Fair enough.
Guys,
And at
I
this
kind of feel
point-
bad for Barry.
Yeah,
We're not
I
in
don't
Kansas
like
anymore.
this.
This is Barry and Lotus's like normal perspective. Lotus is arrows. Lotus isn't that small.
Unless I cast reduce on myself.
And at this
So
point,
does 21 work?
with a 21,
I had proficiency in it, so.
yeah. Cheesy Link, you look about the room. You followed your friends in. You know they should be here, and you're looking around the room. There's this like different than the last dungeon. There's this like scent of dust in the air, kind of like that old person's home kind of scent, or it's just kind of everything is settling a little too woodenly.
Yeah.
You look about, there's a lot of torn papers, the rugs on the ground, the walls are all, like, decaying. And you feel the presence of your friends, but you don't see them. Even when you look to where they probably would be, you know they're somewhere here, but you don't see them. And at this point, I'm going to ask everyone for dungeon initiative.
Go.
Fair enough. They fight spiders that just stomp on them.
While you guys roll up all those initiatives, I'm going to find
19.
a new song.
You mean plus is an invalid dice expression?
Plus isn't a number, you know.
What do you mean?
Give me a second.
What do you mean?
Well, good old fashioned that. 19.
You just suck, Aaron.
Yeah, this is the song. This is the vibe. As you guys kind of rest into your new sizes, you understand this isn't like a dangerous situation to be in necessarily. You're still you. You're still strong. It's just, you're tiny. And you look at Barry, who's so absorbed in their scroll, they look up, they say, oh, hey guys, you're my size now. And look back down without giving it a second thought.
Disappears.
Just out of curiosity, is there any threat of me stepping on them or no?
No, there's not.
Okay.
While you guys finish up with the initiative and add it to the tracker for me, please. I will be right back. I do need to use the restroom quickly. Restroom.
Alright, then I'm grabbing something too.
Yeah.
We're giving Barry a 0.
Barry
Look,
does deserve a 0.
You know what's concerning is with the new Circle of the Moon feature. With the orange Lionel stat block, the orange Lionel hits for 2d10. Two-handing his longsword. So I can do 4.
Are you just happy that one of your attacks now does an additional 2d10?
Yeah.
No, I guess I have to add my HP.
The impossible challenge is also actually hitting the target. It's a +5.
True.
Which apparently, I was supposed to have been able to cast Power Beam, but like, why would I do that? As the Lionel, not.
Mm-hmm.
Out. It hurts so much.
Oh, this better be Pokemon. Damn it. What? No!
I mean, we could do that other one too.
No, they'll get back too soon.
Nah, he's long piss, not small piss.
Yeah.
Just like me.
Ooh, he's home.
I did not need to know that, jeez.
I was making a reference to all the attempts to pee in this game.
I did not need to know that, jeez.
What do you mean?
Oh, I gotta mute this tab, I forgot. Oh, no.
Forgot to meet the furry poor.
Shake my hand, shake my hand.
Shake my hand, shake my hand.
Shake my hand, shake my hand.
Nah, I'm not shaking that hand. I know better.
I know where that hand's been.
Exactly.
That vile plume.
Clicking
Also,
out that
turns you
sword
wake up.
hand.
Gen 1's crazy, by the way.
Oh, that is crazy. I'm dead.
Dead?
Oh, no.
Two can play that game.
Oh no! You didn't even need to do that.
I didn't, but it's aura farming. You're
So
getting
real.
tricked on by my jinx.
I'm
Oh, the star.
Yeah. Ow. Why do you have that move?
I don't know.
Why do you have that move? I'm gonna get soloed by a jinx.
I'm gonna miss another blizzard, aren't I?
Could I wake up anytime now?
You did. I could have put you to sleep again, but that'd be really mean. And I'm Dr. Nice Guys.
Yeah, something like that.
Victory bell. Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you have so many grass types?
I do every time.
What?
Okay. I should have pulled this guy out a while ago. Get him.
Oh my god, he's so funky.
He's so clunky. Get him, Peekaboo.
He's so clunky. He's so
Yeah. You. Getting
Peekaboo? Don't you mean
Gen 1?
Puckaboo?
Getting out of a Gen 1 paralysis is crazy.
Also, the fact that Blizzard this is crazy. Wait, why do I?
Yeah,
just
Gen
have
1
a-
Blizzard was mental. Yeah, you know what Pikachu's about to do.
Thunder Wave. Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
I thought Drill Peck would do more. Damn.
I thought paralysis would do more. It is failing me. And then you're gonna pull out a... Look at that thing.
What shit?
Wait, let me show you this guy on my end. Cause that's funky.
I love funky Pikachu. Wow! Wow!
Oh.
No, Pikachu! No, the guy!
My crab go.
I actually lose you.
My crab go.
Sorry, guys. I'm back.
Yeah,
I had to pull a cat from a vent.
Oh
They're playing Pokemon
We were talking about your
Showdown.
massive pee.
We would never.
You were gone, so we had to do something.
What do you mean? What do you mean we would never? I fully believe Cheese would be talking about my pee, Aaron.
No, Aaron talked about your pee first. I didn't even bring it up. No, wait, it wasn't Aaron, it was
Did
Zach.
not what?
Oh my god!
I was
Slayer.
telling.
I don't know.
I was telling Zach.
Of everyone in
telling
this call,
Zach that-
only one of you guys have like brought it up unprovoked before.
Alright, I brought it up unprovoked when it was myself, but Zach brought it up unprovoked when it was you.
All I'm saying is, rewind a little. Barry's not here.
Okay.
Disappeared.
Okay.
Went through the
Oh, okay.
portal. He is not where you guys ended up.
Oh hey guys, you're my size now.
Oh, hey guys, you're in my set.
He's in the pee room.
That's it.
All right.
That's it. I'm going out on my own terms.
All right. With that all said, we're ready to get back into things. Ow! Fuck my finger.
Oh look at those players who put their HP bars in.
I know, right? Brack, you get a inspiration dice.
I don't want it.
Oh.
Wait, why doesn't
I'll
Lex
take
get
it.
one?
Because when I looked to see if you guys put your HP in, it was only Brack.
What is that?
That's a lie.
But mine had been there before Bragg's.
Not when I looked just now.
Maybe.
That's crazy.
I hope you explode.
I hope so too.
Oh my
It's
I've
okay.
been there the whole time.
Zach-
You're just too focused on
Zach,
theirs.
you can have
just
my
leave me out of
inspiration.
it.
I'll give it to
How
you.
dare you?
I
That's very inspiring.
saw
of you,
that
Bragg.
you just put it in, Cheese.
You have no proof.
You know what I do
Actually,
I
have
just
though?
put my ends. I'm not gonna
Extreme.
lie.
You know what I do have though?
Dream.
P.
Oh my god.
I
Jeez.
get that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
There's only one option. He set himself up.
Guys,
for
we're
it.
losing
That's
all
all
our
I'm gonna say.
players.
I'm gonna give
yeah.
each and every one of you one letter which you're not allowed to say in any of your words during sessions.
Wait, that's actually such a cool idea.
Oh no, I can't do that.
So Cheese
I know
can't
what my
say
letter is.
Cheese can't
No,
say
no.
Can't
any
spell.
Cheese can't say any
Wheel.
word with the letter P. Luna can't say any word
Oh,
with
no.
the letter sorry.
Go with S.
Zach
Or
can't
Y.
Zach can't play with any Zach can't speak with the letter haste.
That's not a big deal.
I'll workshop the idea. Nevertheless,
Maybe
we're going to get into it. You guys have found yourself in the ruins of a giant house. Except for you, Cheese. It's actually rather cramped. Starting at top of initiative. Sonia, you look around. You see this room. The scent settles
Yes.
in on your
Hold on.
nose. The vibe seems to... The mood in the room seems to lighten up when you kind of like take it all in. What would you like to do?
With my very pathetic. Do I have to abide by my pathetic movement speed?
Hey,
Because I want to climb up on this table.
Which table? Oh. Oh my gosh, you can drag and drop entire folders?
Yeah.
Oh.
someone just sent me 6 of the same photo of Carol. Carol from Delta Room, Carol.
You don't have to abide by your... You have to abide by your movement speed, but your movement speed times 10.
It's 10.
Because apparently that's how
Oh.
dungeons actually work. I've been reading the Dungeon Master's Guide. You're
I don't believe you.
Supposedly, you guys are supposed to be moving
You
in
can
like
read?
10-minute increments.
So,
Your movement speed times 10.
So 250.
I
You just
hate
add a 0.
math.
You just put a 0 at the end.
I'm here.
Are you sure you want me to move 450 feet?
And then the rest to get up here.
Interesting. Hey, Link, what's in this door?
Hold on. One
Not,
at a
it's
time.
not your initiative yet.
Does any of this, like, make
Sonia-
sense to me?
As you start, one thing at a time, as you start making your way through the room, can you give me a flat d20?
Okay.
I love that guy.
A 9.
As you make your way through the room, you're walking towards the thing, and you walk right past a spider. It doesn't really, you don't really catch its attention. It's just kind of doing its thing on the ground. And you make your way to the table. Large, cold, and stony. You toss up your grappling hook and climb up it, the little person you are. And you make it
Yes.
your way to the top of the desk, where you see a number of old papers and maps, archonic scribblings, different like X's marking different locations. Nothing that jumps out as obvious to you.
Okay.
And
Damn
then
it,
Brad.
where's Barry when you need him?
This is really just a why isn't Barry here the episode?
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna move a small amount of distance. Oh wow, I can go.
Breck, you go rolling down the corridor, full speed ahead. The cold stones of the floor kind of remind you of home, but feel a bit more like a pleasant vacation. Can you give me 2 flat d20s?
You know it. Here's a 3. And here's a 20. I was nowhere close.
Not at all.
Okay,
as
let's
you're
be real,
rolling
when did you start
by,
eating?
as you roll through, you notice a handful more spiders along the way. But you're rolling too fast for them to care.
Keep rolling.
You round the corner,
Keep rolling.
and you see it goes. You start to see it. There's a long corridor around the bend. Nothing particular a note. You see like old paintings up on the walls. Nothing. Oh, not damaged that you can make out what it once was.
So no Ganon, got it.
No Ganon, just spiders. Jeez.
Remember, guys, we have to kill 100 of these guys so we can like.
Keep your damn snorkelers out of this.
Cheesy Link, it's your turn.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Alright, so, dang, I'm gonna do such a long walk all the way around the corner.
You walk around the corridor. Oh, you clipped the wall.
Why am I teleporting?
You have enough speed. You don't. You can. It's because you're clipped on the wall. Yeah. You have enough speed. You can just walk
Okay.
though. As you round the corridor,
Okay.
you like make your way out of what looks to be like a little bedroom area. Around the corridor, there is a locked door, blocking what looks like it may be some sort of broom closet, but from this side, you're not really sure. There's like paintings on the wall that are like tattered and not of note. And you begin making your way towards what looks to be like a workshop. As you make your way in, you see a Wolfos, and you see a bunch of like different like archonic instruments, globe, rugs, telescope, and what's to be looks like it's some sort of portal device, but it is deactivated.
I see.
Cake is alive.
Is this Wolfos a threat to me?
It is looking at you very menacingly.
But it's not doing anything.
Well, you've not done anything to it.
I'm gonna look at it and say, you're not gonna cause problems, are you?
He gives you a little whimper.
Alright, fair enough. I guess I'll look at stuff.
Give me an investigation check.
Hooray. I have proficiency in that. Oh, wow. You said investigation, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, 25.
With a 25, you could tell that whoever used these instruments here in this room, it's almost anachronistic. It feels like these weren't used too long ago, but also there's no signs that anyone's been here in a much longer time. It's almost off-putting in a way that makes you reconsider, that makes you think about where the rest of your friends have ended up. The pot, there's like a pot that's still full of some sort of liquid. The dog, it's a dog, it's a Wolfos, it's very, like, he's just chilling. They don't normally just sit there like that. All around, there's just something different about this building.
Guess we can look and ask. Did you turn yourself into a wolfos?
The dog shakes its head no as we jump over to Lotus.
Not fair enough.
Yeah. Lotus will,
Oh, that's a lot of spiders. Ichi ni sanyon go roku.
well, time to move
I
450
count 6.
feet. Well, let's just do this. 200. Oh, that is a lot of spiders. And I could move 250, but I don't want Bragg to be alone, so I'm gonna stay with Bragg.
And then give me 2 flat d20s.
Okay. 2.
And then the world blows up. We left Sonia alone. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? 12 and a 5. Lotus, as you're walking to catch up with Brack, one of the spiders does jump out and try and bite at you, but you're moving pretty fast. Doesn't particularly catch your brain. It doesn't particularly catch your gaze, as it kind of just like grabs at you as you run. I lost their stat block. Give me a second. I'm stupid. Found it.
By the time I find you guys, you're gonna be so full of venom.
It got an 8 to hit you. You swiftly avoid its grasp. Aaron, would you prefer this?
Okay, we can go back.
Lotus, as you approach the corridor catching up with Brack, you see a long corridor right around the corner. There's tattered art all across the wall. It's almost as if whoever's been here, something horrific had happened in this building, and it's left no trace of their life anymore. Now contrast that with if the other music was playing. But yeah, that brings us back around to Sonia.
Yay. Okay, so these maps weren't useful in any way. At least for me, right?
Nope.
Cool. Gonna attach my zip line or grappling hook to the bottom here, and I'm just gonna
Rappel down.
kind of like rappel down, yeah. So let's see, wait, 70. And I'm just gonna continue on. Ah! And yeah.
Alright. Give me
Like there.
2 flat d20. As you're making your way across the room, a couple of spiders see you rappelling down the thing. It catches their attention. It reminds them a little of themselves. Very spider-like of you. As you're running across, they jump at you. And they hit you. With a 21 and a 20, they kind of like bite at you. One of them shoots this web and it just barely misses, while the other one like bites into you, dealing
How fun.
15 damage, 6 of which was poison.
6 of which was poison. Okay. So.
Sorry.
You're
We'll
good.
do it again. I'm just wandering around like, man, sure is boring around here, and they're fighting for their lives.
Spiders literally their size. Actually, the spiders would be like drastically bigger. Let me just start growing
The
those.
spiders are usually our size normally.
Normally a little smaller. These are like the smaller ones.
No, they're just all big sculptulas.
No, this is why there's so many of them. Is because they're just that tiny, itty bitty.
They're baby sculptulas.
Is my stream not live anymore? The replay on YouTube is acting funky. Nevertheless. Brack.
I think it's live.
Should be. It's just acting weird on my end. Brack, it's your turn. As you round the corner, you see a large locked door. These are offset. Oh my gosh. Wait, that's such a minuscule amount. I would have never noticed that. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Brack, you come to this large locked door. You can see under the bottom of the door, there's like a little crack you can see through. It seems like there's some sort of stairs on the other side. Where there is a key, however, you do not know.
The key is me breaking the door.
It's a big door, Brack.
I don't need to break the whole door.
That's true. You just need to take a little chunks out the bottom.
Anyway.
Alright, Cheesy Link?
Alright. Can I investigate this a bit closer?
Yeah. You look at the pot, the different utensils around it. It seems as if it was some sort of old cooking pot, but what was used inside of it seems to be a bit less comforting to think about. However, upon closer inspection, you see sitting next to the pot on the ground, there is a chest. But not the kinds of chests you're used to. A chest so small that you have to hold it between 2 fingers to see it. And even then, it feels like you could crush it at any moment.
Blow on it to see if it opens?
It kind of like jostles around. It's a little too small for you to interact with.
Fair enough. I guess I'll look at the globe then. Is this the same world that I'm used to, or something entirely different?
You spin the globe. There is, most of the globe is adorned with the country of Hyrule on it. There's a couple of unnamed islands, continents elsewhere on the globe, but nothing you're familiar with. But
Like, unfamiliar with?
Nothing you're familiar with. You're unfamiliar with it. All that you would be familiar with on the globe is your kingdom of Hyrule.
Is this telescope looking at something?
Or
Or is it just looking at the wall?
do you look into it?
Might as well.
You move over to the telescope. You take a big, long peer into the telescope. On the other end, you see a beautiful Hyrulean landscape. You can't quite pinpoint where you're looking from, but you catch a great look at Hyrule Field. A very majestic kind of sunrise, almost, landscape shot. And as you look around,
Right. Oh, sorry. Oh, shut up.
Oh no, you're good. As you look around, you pull the telescope up a little, and when you reach the heights of what it can go at, it goes black for a minute, as you're now like looking at the wall itself. But there seems to be something on that wall that the telescope is looking at, that the telescope allows you to read a bit more clearly due to its size.
What's it say?
It reads... Looks at my notes. It reads... In Hylian, but kind of like a broken, not well-written Hylian, it reads... To find the key, you must work together. Size is everything, both big and small.
Cool. Can I ascertain where exactly I am with the telescope or no?
It'll be a high DC, but I will call a roll for it. Give me a...
Because I'm looking at Hyrule Field. That would be something I'm familiar with.
Yeah, give me investigation or perception. Or not investigation. Give me perception or survival.
Perception check. Or survival. I've got one. In survival. I'll roll for that. Okay, so 17 plus 3 plus 5. 25?
25?
Yeah.
You can't ascertain your exact position. It's not like you're looking at a map of Hyrule. You do, however, ascertain that you are to the southwest of the fields. Not too far off from where you could have, like, followed your natural compass to understand you were back in the labyrinth. But more... It's as if you're offset a bit, more in that ridge line. You seem to be inside the mountain. Some sort of... It's that information along with the utensils you're starting to put together. This seems to be some sort of, like... It seems to be some sort of, like, observatory, arcanic study within the mountain itself. Something that has been long since forgotten, but was used by someone you don't know.
Interesting.
And with that, we'll go to Lotus.
Me.
Over to Slotus.
Let me go ahead and move.
Sonia, are you looking to catch up with Lotus and Brack?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna have the three of you start moving as a group then.
I mean, I don't think we've been dashing.
I've not been.
Yeah.
Well, I know where you guys are going.
Do you want me to dash?
Well,
Here you go.
Or am I locked it?
You guys can move
yeah,
as a
we
group.
we are all we are
before
now
I-
in the weapon triangle.
Can I was gonna say, can I
Wait,
does the door
Wait.
can I pass under the door?
It's a little too tight for you to pass under. You can look under it, but you can't squeeze your full body down there.
I'd like to, can I look under?
Yeah. Inside, there's a dusty set of decaying stairs.
Valkyrie, a Goron, and a
Cool.
Zora all walk in a tiny house.
Tiny house.
It's a large house for tiny people.
Exactly.
That's it.
Alright. Would you three like to continue on?
Onward.
Yes.
Do you guys continue down the corridor?
Oh, did you want me to roll d20s for
Nope. I'll call for them. I got you. You guys continue down the corridor. You find what looks to be some sort of like study. There's a massive telescope, a globe that you look up at the globe and it eclipses you in a way that is similar to the moon in your natural state.
Turn
Guys,
into a werewolf.
guys.
And as you round, you see like multiple various dishes, different implements, and one very, very large wolfos.
I see a chest.
And you see a chest.
Oh my god, there is a chest. I was more worried about the attack on Titan, Colossal Titan thing we're about to fight.
I'm not worried about
The
it.
chest.
You're
Oh,
not worried
there
about it? Oh, real.
Yeah, I mean, like, if the Wolfos, in reality, if it's an actual dog, we're just gonna be playing Lotus's inside story with the Wolfos. I'm not
The
gonna...
wolfos is gonna go inside you?
No, Lotus is.
Gross.
Oh no, you're right. It's called. Aaron caught the reference.
Nevertheless, what do you guys do in this area?
I open the chest.
You walk over to the chest. Inside the chest, you find... Ba-da-da-dun. Something. You find... a bit of...
melancholy music.
You find melancholy music. Inside is a little chunk of opal.
Find Cauldron of Mysterious Things.
Nope.
The
You
Cauldron
find-
of Mysterious Things. It seems to be some sort of cooking pot. Yada yada. You heard me explain this to Cheese a second ago.
I'd like to draw for the deck of many cards.
Do you see
have-
one?
Did a
No.
whole lot of nothing.
But imagine if you said yes.
Do you have one? Like,
Nope.
actually?
Nope.
Maybe.
Oh.
I'm sorry. At what point would you have given me a deck of mini cards?
Cheese. As this is happening,
No, it's pronounced deck of many things.
it is.
I said,
A deck of
"Okay,
many
open
cards is
cards."
just a deck who was made by someone who doesn't know how to count.
So a Magic player?
Exactly.
Yep.
Cheese. As this is happening, you catch out the corner of your eye as you're like stepping back from the telescope. The chest you had previously inspected is now open.
Interesting. And I didn't see any other chests near these two.
Give me investigation again.
Fair enough. Okay, so you're not gonna believe this. Natural 20.
I believe it.
Okay, fair enough.
You peer
I
towards
believe
the
it, but
ground.
then you said that you're not gonna believe it, so now I don't believe it.
Yeah, you can't lampshade it like that. It
Yeah,
makes it
I'm
more
not gonna lie to you.
suspicious.
Yeah,
You
fair
haven't rolled a natural 20 in a long time.
Yeah, actually.
Okay, okay, but to be fair, it's because they've missed a lot of sessions.
Okay.
Well,
I
the
did-
sessions
I
I did
didn't-
make, I didn't make a lot of nat 20s.
That's true. You rolled a lot of 19.
Most sessions I don't roll.
Cheese's like average roll is like in the 16 to 17 range.
I've
Which,
rolled pretty low before.
There's like a handful of really low ones that offset the natural 20s, but for the most part, it kind of rests in that 16, 17 average, which is still stupidly high for an average.
Hey,
Nevertheless,
Oh, man.
Cheese, you turn your gaze to the ground, looking for more small chests like that. You seem to pinpoint a couple, but most notably, you see one over by... You see another one of the tiny chests on the other side of the Wolfos.
I guess I'm gonna walk that way.
Boop.
Hey, buddy. I get past you real quick.
He seems very protective all of a sudden.
rawr, rawr.
Hey, look, a chest.
You might have seen it like right here.
You see it like over... You see it like over here, but it's another like itty bitty one.
Gotcha. Do I see anything on the table?
There's various like dishes and such. Some used, some clean. This place is very like well lived, so it doesn't. None of it stands out to you in particular. However, on the edge of the table, there is another tiny chest.
On this edge or this edge?
It keeps showing up.
This edge.
Gotcha. I'll pick up this chest and put it on the ground, I guess.
You move
Like over here. Yeah.
for the other three. For the other three of you, you see a chest on the edge of the counter. Kind of flip over and hit the ground.
Oh?
Well, I
Okay,
opened the
but-
last one. Go for it, Brack.
Okay, Brack is a master of stealth. Are you ready for this?
Rolls into it,
Are you
smashes
sure
chest.
about that?
Stealthily rolls towards the chest.
I hear a marble rolling.
You stealthily roll towards the chest.
Hold on, wait. So
This is
the
very
chest,
much so just, honey, I shrunk the kids.
the chest I was wanting to open was the one over here.
Yeah, so you opened this one. This one hasn't
Okay.
been opened. Brack is opening
Okay.
this one.
Sonia, it's your turn. It's your turn. Lotus excitedly
Do you
points at the
actually
chest.
want a stealth roll?
You know what? Yes.
Okay.
Andrew, did you read the little tiny note next to the word
That's what you
factory
get for
that said
asking.
Amazon?
Okay, so...
What do you mean that's what I get for asking? I just
All right.
kind of wanted to ask.
Sonia, first, your chest. You pop it open, and inside is a red rupee. That's 20.
Isn't my chest all the way over here?
Nope,
You're
that's the one
next
Lotus
to me.
opened.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why
Brack,
Lotus
Yeah.
excitedly shouted, your turn, your turn. Like, made you over the chest.
Brack,
So I get
stealth
20
check.
rupees.
Your chest is over in the Zora Kingdom.
I don't know why, but I think that was
Save
supposed
it
to be
for
a
the wedding
sexual,
night.
Reference.
What?
My
Yes,
poor,
it
my
very
poor,
clearly was.
wife.
17.
Anyway. Mysterious chest over here that I can see.
My honest.
I was looking for that one that's Mario rolling on the Luigi ball, but I couldn't find it. I was gonna explain to Andrew that I was Mario in that instance.
Come on!
The amount of time. Sorry, I don't mean to bring up Inexpanse on stream again. Aaron, you know how we never use the critical fumble table?
Yeah.
I said, oh gee, golly willikers, wouldn't it be silly since I'm running the crit table if I use the critical fumble table? Aaron, the party as a whole, I
Rolled
kid
over.
you not, rolled no less than 20 nat 1s that session.
I rolled none of those!
And
That's not true.
Vi still soloed.
That's
up
not true,
Dragon.
I did roll a nat 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did roll in that one.
Ark rolled a
I'm sorry, I
100
can't
on
get
the
over
fumble
four
table.
nat 20s that I got.
Huh?
Ark rolled a 100 on the fumble table.
Yeah, check this shit out though. Boom.
It was insane.
Oh, no, check this one out.
And Vi still soloed a dragon.
Oh, check this one out.
Nevertheless, to get back on the game, Brack, you roll over to the chest that falls. However, it hitting the ground kind of catches the dog's attention, and you open it up with a loud creak. And
Uh-oh.
the dog makes its way directly towards you.
I'm standing directly in its way.
Oh,
I
you're
don't know
standing
what's more
in
impressive, rolling
the
a
way
one on a
for
two and a one.
yours.
I think so.
I went.
Brad grabs the contents and runs.
Brack, inside is a little
A singular pickle.
key, a Brack-sized key, but like this Brack, not normal Brack.
Baby brag, baby brag.
However,
baby brag.
as you're pulling out the key, the dog does get up to you, and he's going to
Oh, no.
attack at you.
Oh no.
For 2,000 damage.
Okay, I'll stop that. He's actually rolling.
How many? 2. I'm gonna kill myself.
Don't.
Okay.
Oh
Been
my
talking about a
god.
lot of self-harm lately. Oh, come on.
Both of those +5.
Come on.
As he swipes into you, his giant paw kind of like hitting you on the ground. You fought some big monsters before. It stings just a little more knowing this guy's not actually that big. You're just itty bitty. You think about how this is how...
This is how Barry feels.
This is how Barry feels.
Poor Barry.
And you
But Barry
take
shows up in 5 minutes, right?
16 damage.
Oh,
Of the
that's it?
slashing variety.
Oh, that's it?
Cheesy Link. You see the dog kind of like moving around you, like swiping at the floor, but it's not really doing anything in front of you, like to you. And that's going to bring us
Let me
to
see.
Lotus. No. Cheesy Link.
No. Oh.
Gotcha. Well, since he's threatening me, I guess I got no choice.
Give me an insight check on that.
Okay.
Because he is kind of like pawing at the ground in front of you. That's not necessarily threatening you.
Alright, so... You said insight?
Yep, DC 13 insight check.
Size key. Like,
Alright.
This
15 plus 3 plus 5. So
You
23.
can, with a 23, you infer that he is in fact attacking at something, just not you specifically.
Probably one of the several spiders on the ground.
a brack-shaped spider.
Oh, that spider looks very brag-shaped.
I'm just like, hey, heal! Heal! I'm like, trying to like wrestle it to calm down.
And then your hand goes through. the
Hello?
hole.
Sorry, I disassociated. My therapist says
Okay.
disassociation is not a superpower, but I always retort with,
Absolutely nothing.
Honestly, I used to
hate that
like I used to hardcore dissociate like during days of work, and then like it's unironically just like dissociation on command is a superpower.
it is.
love
You're kind
it.
of like batting with the Wolfos Cheesy Link. You're trying to get it to like heal. You're doing that thing where you're like trying to command the dog, but the dog just thinks you're trying to play with it.
Oh, that could be effective. Is there a bone on the table I can throw?
There's not.
Gosh dang it. Is
Let's
there
be
anything
real.
wooden? Anything
Let's be
stick-like?
real. Jeez, look at your inventory.
That-
I don't
There's
have
no way that-
bones.
There's no way in hell you don't have any bones with how much shit you collect.
That's a
I
good
don't.
point. I'd be
Like I have at
I've
least six horns.
I've either been
4
selling them or
tongues.
putting them into my mask.
I have at least 6 horns, 4 tongues, a fang, a stall, 2 stall fangs, 5 sculpture mask. I don't know how.
Actually,
Because you
Think of
don't
a
sell
goblin
them.
horn.
I see your, there's no way he doesn't have a bone, and I raise you, there's actually no enemies that drop bones.
Yeah.
All the bone
Hold on, hold
enemies
on.
drop fangs.
Okay, but like,
Okay, so Link, do
that
I see
said-
anything stick-like?
That
Anything I
said,
can use as a stick?
check your inventory. Do you have a stick? There's not like a stick on
No.
the table, no. It's just like silverware, plates, that kind of thing.
And obviously one in the cauldron.
I've got an arrow. I can break
Just-
off the tip and throw that around.
I was gonna say, just break off a leg of the table.
Just break up.
This is like a bar. This is like not
yeah.
that kind of table. That's like a bar table.
It's like
That's
it's
got no
a
legs. Countertop.
counter. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, so I take an arrow, I break off the arrow head,
You
and I start
toss it-
trying to use it like a stick.
Where do you toss it?
On the counter, why not?
You like toss it on the counter for the dog. Give me a persuasion check at advantage.
Oh no, wait. Oh, I was thinking like waving it around.
Yeah. You're like trying to
Yeah.
get his attention with it to like, I assume to toss it for him.
What about
This
animal
poor wolf,
handling?
though.
And getting his attention, give me a persuasion
You already
check
said
at
I was
advantage.
riling him up.
Wouldn't it be? Anyway.
Yeah, but some dogs you just need a little more coaching to
Well,
get
not even-
them to like actually hone in
Well,
and
wolf.
focus.
Not even
I
that.
said persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion. You know, like sometimes you play with a dog, they don't like lock in on the toy you're trying to play with because they're so focused on you.
Yeah. That hasn't been too much of an issue for me and my dog. Could just be earthing.
Oh my gosh,
Anyway,
that's
a
so
13.
lucky of you.
How much?
13.
13? You're like waving the stick around and he's like watching the stick, but he's not like following after the stick. He's like still pretty firmly planted.
What if I like do a fake throw to see if it like reacts?
If you were to fake throw it here, you would see him, he kind of like watches the stick, like, he does that thing dogs do when they know you're fake throwing it, where they like watch where it would have gone and then look back at where it is. And that is when we are going to move on to Lotus.
Fantastic.
4.
Like- Cut in the Attack on Titan music.
No, I'm dealing with it. It's fine. It's not even. Would this be interacting with them? Still.
You don't know yet.
Just-
As Cheese is interacting with it, for the rest of you, you see the Wolfos is like jumping around erratically. It's moving around. It doesn't seem to be focused on someone else. It is like watching you guys. It's like still like in that combat mode. It's still like looking at Brack and looking towards the rest of you.
You still want us to move 10 times our movement speed?
Yeah.
Okay. Andrew, play the Attack on Titan music.
Yeah, I got you.
But like, don't
I
actually.
don't think
get
you
copyrighted.
can, cause yeah, copyright. Play
that way.
knockoff.
Alright,
Play the
way.
kazoo version.
I put on the Skulltula mask.
You turn into a spider.
I
And it
shoot a
immediately
web.
scoops in you.
I
shoot
shoot
a
a web.
You know, unlike most web attacks, this does not specify any sort of, like, sizing or anything. I'm going to have this Wolfos make a strength check. At a
Honestly-
hopefully very reasonable advantage.
Yeah, I don't know why. I can't complain about that.
He succeeds.
Is that against my DC or?
It's written in the stat block. DC
Okay.
11.
Ah, well, there was a chance.
I was looking for the Skulltula stat block, but I didn't find the. All I could find was the gold
Yeah, I can drop
Skulltula.
it.
There we go. That's the one.
Oh my god, this old... I've never seen this stat block.
Have you not? This
I
is-
don't look at most of the stat blocks.
No, this isn't the one I usually use.
I usually use this one.
Shout
Shout out to the variant Big Skulltula, where they, this is a recent change. They made the picture, like, massive on the webpage for no reason.
Oh, wow, wow.
yeah. Very notably, I was only using the web as an intention to slide across the room in a cool fashion while
Oh,
having
yeah,
the Attack
use-
on Titan
use
music playing in the
Spider-Man.
background in my head.
You Spider-Man web swing over to him.
Let's see. From over here where Sonia is to where I am now is 285. One space to the left is 90. If I try and go past this dog as a spider, will he care?
He will. There will be a check involved.
All right.
You still
I'll
carry the scent of the forest.
I like my odds. I'd like to attempt to go past him before I move.
Yeah. I will go ahead and roll that check then. It is at advantage because it is scent based. He succeeds by 2. So as you like move across the counter and go to like continue on past him, you see his gaze shift over and focus in on you.
Interesting. Well, when no one hears anything, you just hear as spider noises are making. They're like
Chitter chitter.
Chitter chitter chitter.
Bitter scatter.
Chitter chatter.
So if it's looking at me, am I still able to go past, but will it attack me?
Yeah, it'll attack you.
Oh yeah, I take these.
Alright. As you web past, it helps if I type /R. He swipes at you with a 21 to hit.
Yeah, obviously you hit me.
For 11 damage, as you like rappel down. That does not use your spider form.
So that's lucky. Only 8 damage.
11 damage.
Oh yeah. Sorry, only 8 on the dice.
It is pretty lucky.
Yeah, I'm gonna borrow the spider token that's over here.
Yeah, go ahead. He's just chilling. And is that Lotus?
That is loaded.
Sonia.
Okie dokie. What I'm gonna do is cast Call Lightning.
Wow, we're just okay.
I
I mean,
wasn't
are we
gonna kill
not
the
fighting
dog.
the thing?
No. I'm running past the dog that has advantage on all of its attacks.
Yeah, do you wanna fight the like
Okay.
how tall is this thing compared to us?
Oh, he's
Very.
because he's like normal size still.
Yeah.
He's pretty.
We're like normal.
I have a question.
Hi.
To my other people experienced with D&D in this.
What do you?
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh, hi Scarlet.
Hello. Hi,
You're
Scarlet.
about to hear my stupid ass
I'm gonna play-
inquiry, and then I'll give you a recap on what's going on.
Everyone is
If
dying.
Sonia was normal size, there's no way there'd be nearly enough room in this building for her to cast Call Lightning, because you have
Not
to
at all.
form the cloud,
Not at all.
right? Sonia's not normal size currently. Does the spell size adjust with her?
I had assumed so.
I would
Purely off the-
assume so.
Okay, so my logic is right.
Fireball.
Our movements, our movement scale. Yeah, my logic is fireball. No, since our movement is scaled down, it's only reasonable to assume that our spells, in this
Yeah.
very specific instance, are scaled down. And if not, you can just use some "oh, we're in a dungeon" excuse. I don't care.
True.
It just
Sonia, where
makes
would
more
you-
sense this way.
Sonia, can you point to where you would like the cloud to be centered on?
Say his eyes. Say his eyes.
Back.
Say his eyes. Obscure his vision.
Like right out here.
No, that's not a circle.
No, it's not a circle.
How's that feel circle?
There is a lightning cloud.
Give me 1 second.
As that forms, Cheesy Link, over in your area, you feel like the air right in front of you gets a little misty. There's like this static electricity cloud just kind of like chilling in front of you. Not to any notable degree, just kind of there. Continue, Sonia.
I feel like this is an awful thing to do, but go with it. Cause I have terrible movement.
You striking the dog?
Yeah.
1 deck save for you.
Yes, please.
20. This is a very
Oh,
lucky
that
dog.
passes. That passes.
But it still does have damage.
Yay.
And you have your
Yeah.
funny when you deal lightning damage move.
Yeah. Funny little whining.
Alright. How much?
Enough.
77. How did that not break? How did I break it? Sorry, my eye hurts.
I'm trying
There you
Yeah, of all the, like, normal rolls we've tried, that didn't mess it up.
No, it did.
No, like, it
No,
still
you
lets you
type it.
roll that. I don't even know what it rolled.
I don't know.
Oh? 3D 101 drop 8?
I don't know.
But I only kept the highest. I have no idea. That's a new one. 26 damage, which gets halved to 13.
Yeah. I broke the machine.
Cheesy
Okay,
Link.
I'll be right back.
You see this little static electricity cloud before you.
Okay.
Uh,
Sorry, girls. I'm back.
You see this little static electricity electricity cloud before you. Kind of like it's just kind of existing. It's there. However, you see it kind of like nip at the dog's nose and it kind of whimpers down. Which brings us to Brack's turn. Before that, Barry.
Hey.
You guys traversed the ocean. You went to a labyrinth. You stood on an arcane circle drawn with Minish runes. You disappeared.
Got it.
The party doesn't know where Barry is. You still have a little time before you show up. Level up.
Level up.
You're level
Okay.
14, remember?
Yeah, level 14. Thank you.
Yep, you have time to
Shoot.
level up. While
Yep.
Brack goes.
I'm gonna hit his toe.
You hit his toe. Do you hit his
I
toe?
didn't even.
Do you hit his toe?
This is Brack we're talking about? Maybe?
Can miss.
Both of them hit. You kind of like start bashing the dog's toe.
That sound.
You just start punching you take his nail and you just kind of like bend it around and poke him with it. Has Amari given you the infused weapon yet?
Oh,
No?
because Amari decided to dip out.
The dog whimpers, it kind of like stumbles back. It's very hurt, it's very upset. Cheesy Link, we jump over to your turn. The dog kind of like yelps up, like lifting its leg up. It's very clearly hurt.
Can I see
your
any
turn.
injuries on it?
You see it, you saw it get electrocuted by the cloud in front of you, and you saw it kind
I
of
just
like...
saw a cloud appear and just go.
Yep, you did. And you saw him, like, lift up his paw as if it got hit, but you didn't see, like, anything happen to it.
I can see visible damage.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm slashing at it.
You attack the Wolfos. Give me that roll to hit.
It's just like, this isn't working. I'll put you out of your misery. 10 plus my other stuff isn't gonna hit. 18 plus my other stuff is gonna hit though.
An 18 plus your other stuff does, in fact, hit.
Yeah.
And you do finish it off with your minimum damage there. Defeating the dog, it poofs into a plume of purple dread, leaving behind nothing for you.
I just watch it freaking out. I'm like, alright, well, and it just
You
stab
put it out of its misery.
I don't really have an option, now do I?
And as that happens, the rest of you see your giant Wolfos poof into a plume of dread as well.
Three.
Which makes it Lotus's turn.
I'd like to go to the ominous portal, please.
The
I'd
ominous
actually like to
portal
open
is
the chest
not
first.
activated. You see some sort of like portal-like structure, but it is not activated.
Cool. Well, I'd like to open the cool chest, though.
You walk over, you find a cool chest, and inside the cool chest, you find a golden key
Oh.
in the shape of a
Alrighty.
skull.
This looks like it can fit in the suit.
Itchy.
I guess I can do a quick little scan and see if there's anywhere I can put this key.
You do recall
Or
seeing
ATL.
the... Here where you are, you don't see anything in particular. You do recall seeing the locked corridor in the locked door in the corridor. Hold on.
So yeah, the corridor. I was a little too focused on the portal. Spider Lotus. Spider Lotus. Uses all her movement to go back this way. Whee! 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 Alright, that's Spider Lotus. Who's no longer going to be Spider Lotus, by the way. It will be regular Lotus. And that's Lotus.
Woo!
Aaron,
Yeah?
I was reading Moonlight Step. It's a class feature
Yeah.
I get for, Circle of the Druid.
Existing, yeah.
whatever. So I can use it once. I can use it as a bonus action and teleport another creature with me. So it's just Misty
Yeah.
Step, but like friends included.
Basically just Dimension Door at that point.
It basically is.
How often do you get to use the Moonlight Step?
Let's see, 5 wisdom modifier. Yeah, so 5, and then I can use it 5 times, and if I want to use it again, I can sub out Mystic Step for it. So like I could use like a level 2 spell slot or higher.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Sorry, I'm back. Cat stuff. What did I miss?
Nothing, we're just
Lotus
talking
moved.
about...
I just realized
Gaming or
why my
something.
setup feels weird. I don't have my chat where I normally keep it.
Oh no, you know what's weird? You don't have the Piranha Plant camera.
I do. I'm using it. What do you think I'm VTubing with?
Plot armor?
Well, that part goes without saying. Also, my YouTube live playback is fucked up again. Nevertheless. What did I miss? What are we doing? Where are we at?
I had Lotus turned over, so it's just wherever covers next.
That
Alright.
would be Sonia.
In that case. Sonia! Sonia's not here.
Or Barry, I don't know.
Miraculous that, like, I love coming to Zelda and playing with my 2 party members, Brack and Lotus.
Hey!
Hi, Brack. Brack, you see
Hello.
this? You see the wolf host dispersed before you. You see Lotus find a golden key in a chest. What else do you do? Do you look around at anything?
So we have a broken portal. We have a cool table. We have a telescope I can't reach. We have... Wait, you said we had a key?
Yeah, you have a key and I have a key.
Yeah, we both have a key.
One of them's for that door.
So one of them is a golden key, in the shape of the skull. The other one is just a small key.
Sorry about that, mother into my room.
You're good.
Is there anything of note I can find on this doohicker?
Give me a investigation. Or
Damn it.
arcana. Or history. Or perception, Brack.
Yay! I almost put 111.
I love dice. TA?
TA.
With the 28, this portal is very clearly defunct. Whatever it was used for before, it is no longer functioning as such. There's like bits and bobs all around it. However, you do look around the corner, and just behind it, you see a chest. Far too large for you to ever properly make use of.
Oh.
And just like
That's
that,
just kind of sad.
Cheesy Link.
Someone should open
Almost
the
as
message
if
real
it
quick.
just appeared, there's now a chest before you. A Cheesy Link.
Easy speasy. I think cheese disappeared again.
It's okay, Andrea has time to open. Oh boy, a response!
I'm sorry, was that reflected to me?
Yes.
A little
so,
Sorry, my brain totally shut off for a second.
So Brack found a chest next to the portal, too large for him to ever make use of. And upon doing so, almost as if it just appeared, it shows up for you. Inside of it,
Sweet.
there is...
Three goblins in a trench coat.
Oh my god, what's he doing here?
There is some well-preserved salted meat.
Nice. Anything else?
Nope, that's all.
Alright, can I make anything of this, like, portal thing?
Give me history, investigation, arcana, or perception.
Yeah, I'll do the one they have, the bonus in. So 12 plus 3, 15 plus 5, 20.
20?
Yeah.
upon searching around it, investigating it, you see that it's kind of defunct. Whatever use it used to have. Sorry, I need the Teehee doot doot music. Hold on.
Teehee doot doot.
Whatever this portal was used for in the past, it very clearly is no longer capable of performing that anymore. It's just kind of... It's just kind of defunct. It's in ruin. However, upon closer inspection of it, around the edge, you see another one of those tiny little chests.
And here.
Yep. And just like that,
Alright.
almost as if it had just manifested, Brack, since you're the only one still over here, you see a little chest show up.
Wait, that's kind of funny. That's... Oh.
And inside of it is a red rupee. That's worth 20. I'm legally...
My giant wallet's almost full.
I'm legally obligated to state a rupee's value when you get it.
Yeah? You think I don't know my rupee colors?
I do. Not actually.
No, it's a Zelda thing. You must understand. I have to repeat it every time.
No, for some reason I have the cognition in my head that red rupees are either worth 5 or 20, and there's no in between.
Where the fuck did you get 5? I think
Blue
the...
is 5. Huh?
I think blue...
Wait,
A blue rupee's value is like the most consistent in the entire series.
I know. I don't know why, but for some reason,
When in doubt, break the lock door down.
oh wait, have Barry Kesnog.
Knock knock.
Barry is still missing. You guys continue. You guys make your way, like, kind of backtracking back through the house again. You find yourselves back at the locked door.
Yeah, one of these fools has a key, right?
Ooh,
Yep.
before I do that, I was waiting for my next turn. I want to climb the telescope.
You climb the telescope. Yeah, sure. You climb up to the telescope.
The opposite end, not the small end. You know, like the seeing out end, obviously.
The end that makes things smaller.
So like when you look through a telescope,
Yeah. So you just
Yeah.
kind of like sit on the end of the telescope.
yeah, like in front of the lens.
Yeah.
And then things get even smaller.
You look. If you look through it, things get even smaller.
I make a ruckus.
You make a ruckus? Oh. Yeah?
I
I
see
throw-
what you're getting at. It's kind of clever. By kind of, I mean pretty clever. But I'm not gonna spell it out to your group.
And in reality, I can't say any more directly because if I do, I'd be directly controlling another player's action, and I cannot do that. That goes against what I can do. Instead, I'll just sit here, longingly.
He'll just sit here longingly. As Brack just looks up at Lotus and goes, do you need help? Do you need me to get you down?
No, I'm just admiring the view at this point.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I could take a short rest up here.
Wait, you didn't burn all your spells, did you?
Oh.
Brack slowly climbs up.
Brack,
Wait, can this thing hold my weight?
Brack, Lotus, and Sonia now sitting atop a telescope.
I look at my goons and I say, All right, on 3, let's jump, okay? Not off the telescope. Not off the telescope. Like to make the other end to go boyoing and then go up. I just want to do it for fun. Lotus says with a dopey smile.
You mean not to contact the other being who may, in fact, or may not be our missing friends?
What? No, I just want to see the thing do a little seesaw action.
Okay.
Who the fuck is this missing person?
Both berry, both cheese.
Oh, I'd
Oh.
never be worried about them in the slightest.
Well,
Except
it's
for
not
Barry.
about.
He's a little small.
Wait, oh no, we're small, and Barry is normally small. How small? Oh no.
We've probably lost Barry to the Shadow Realm.
As
Lotus
this
does like
is
a praying
happening-
gesture.
Cheesy Link. You see a telescope. You see the telescope you look through suddenly shift in position.
I give
So
up.
I guess I'll look at the telescope.
You go back to the telescope, which is now changed positions, and you grab hold of it and you look through. And sitting on the end of the telescope, on the other side of the lens, you see Brack and Lotus, kind of waving back at you.
I look through, I see Cheese's ginormous eyeball.
Oh, thanks, cheese.
You said I saw Bracken. Who else?
Lotus.
Lotus. I
Sweet,
look.
I pick up Lotus.
Hey, we're on the
I
other
look-
end of the telescope.
I look around the end of the telescope, and I notably don't see Cheesy.
Yep, you like look out from through the telescope and he's not there. Cheesy Link, the same for you. You like go to look at the end of the telescope and they're no longer there.
Interesting.
I like rub my eyes and I look.
I
back
guess
at the telescope.
I'll look around the room with it.
Oh,
I
oh no.
fall off.
The
I fall
telescope's
off. I fall off.
Brack and Lotus, you get flung out around the room as Cheesy Link picks it up and starts looking around the room. Give me a perception check.
You don't have that. You fall into the pot.
We just.
Anyway, wait. What? All right. So I pick it up. I look around. What else were you saying?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, thank you.
I keep seeing Scarlet go to type.
7
and then
plus
stop.
3 plus 5. 15.
15?
I think Scarlett's trying to communicate with us.
I think Charlotte doesn't know they're
You keep
muted.
seeing me what?
You keep typing in chat and then stop typing.
I'm not typing anything.
Yeah, you are.
Scarlet
Guys, let me show you
probably
something
is
really cool.
typing.
Yeah,
Well-
right now.
Everyone can see it. I'm streaming my Discord. What the fuck, Zach?
She do the wiggles.
Scarlet types not
What
typing.
are you doing?
Cheesy Link.
Your hogs.
You
and
look
shit.
across the room.
Jump scare.
You look across the room, Cheesy Link, and back
Yeah.
towards the portal. Now through the telescope, not previously visible to either group, you see 2 large hands.
Master hand? Crazy hand?
Oh no.
I guess I'm gonna see if
Uh,
I can't communicate with them.
One moment. Let me drop their tokens. Tokens that I totally had pre-prepped, I promise.
Oh, never mind. They're enemies. I'm gonna kill them.
Whoa. Everything's not an enemy.
Yeah, but these most likely are.
Don't you worry. I have a hand.
And no,
They've got
not
two.
that.
Not the hand you need, but this is the hand
my
you got.
God.
I know you're looking for that one Zelda hand from the Spirit Temple.
Nope. I
But-
already have it. I just need to put in its stats.
Whatever you do,
Uh,
don't get grabbed by it.
Yeah, but you get crazy hand. Great.
Yeah, these are definitely enemies.
More like tiny hand. Oh.
No matter hand.
Well, Tiny Hand's about to slap you around.
Oh, that ugly thing.
Tiny Hand is getting a bit bigger.
Yeah, I knew exactly what hand he was pulling.
And upon the hands now appearing within everyone's sight, for this tiny group, you guys see a very normal-sized berry being held by the hand.
Oh!
Oh.
Shit!
An us-sized
Oh, that's
berry.
weird.
So I'm still tiny, yeah.
You're regular size.
You're still tiny,
Very-
but all of a sudden, everyone is like your size.
Hello.
Hey guys,
Um,
I'm currently under attack.
I see this.
Well, he's yelling it across the room.
No, that's a little
Frank is
too
still whispering,
epic.
but his voice is loud enough to carry.
Wow, that guy echoes.
And with that, we're going to pick up with Cheesy Link. It's your turn.
Gotcha. I guess. Can I head over to it instead of attack it, I guess?
Go for it.
No reason not to.
Oh, Zach, it is gonna take us 5 years to get to that hand.
We're now
17,
abiding by
does that
turn
hit?
movement, right?
A 17 does hit. A 17 does not
Sweet.
hit.
What?
I
You lied to me.
I read the wrong number. A 17 doesn't hit.
Can't do a double
Yeah,
tap.
fair enough.
Hey, we're abiding by single turn movement now, right?
Normal movement speed, yes.
Cool. I'll see you next year. I'll see you next year.
Alright. How's about 18?
Barry can no. An 18 does hit.
Okay.
Barry can no longer
Zach.
ride atop Lotus. They're all working with the same movement all of a sudden.
Zach.
Oh, Barry, your movement speed is no longer 10 feet. It is now 30 feet.
What?
12
You get a buff
damage.
from this, Barry. Because they're all your size.
The map is made to berry scale.
Yes!
How much damage?
12.
12? 12 big damage.
I just realized I gotta use my Battle Master things. Menacing Strike. Attack, whatever.
Go for it. Wisdom save?
Yes.
Absolutely.
15 plus 4, 19, that hits.
He fails the wisdom save.
Oh, nice. He's scared.
Be scared.
So, plus...
Yeah, Rory?
So, 28 damage, that one.
28 more damage. Big moves.
Yeah, Battle Master dice, go
We
hard.
love Battle Master. That brings us, we keep chugging along. Lotus, it's your turn.
I think Zach left.
I think Zach left. Luna, are you here?
Yeah.
It's alright, we'll skip Zach for now. Sonia, hop off.
no
Your cloud
longer
would still be
clouds,
there.
right?
Your cloud would still be here. Let me put it back. What did you ask?
Is my cloud still there?
Yes.
Okay.
The hand isn't currently
can I read-
under the cloud though.
Yeah. Can I recenter the cloud on it?
Yep. You
Cool.
recenter the cloud.
Dex save.
Oh no, poor Barry. Oh
Poor
no.
Barry. The hand is holding Barry.
Yeah. It's going. Well, I don't want to grab it. Like,
Oh, there goes
I
Barry.
wanna aim like right here.
19 dex save.
It's little fingy.
It's
It
little
passes.
fingies.
Well, I didn't really
We
say
lost
little,
Barry.
but
Am I in need of a deck save?
No.
Okay.
5 big lightning damage.
Mhm.
And then, was that all your bonus action?
Yes.
Alright.
I had to walk away to grab an energy drink. I'm like falling asleep over here.
real.
Not because of you, because I've been up since like 6.
Oh my god, guys, I've had a horrible idea.
Lotus, your turn.
Blow yourself up.
All right.
Zach, start spamming your moonlight step.
I'm gonna have to. Right, did you
Shift
do, or-
to teleport, unshift to teleport, shift
no,
again to
I'm going
teleport,
after you.
unshift again to teleport.
It doesn't specify it doesn't specify that I have to be in a wild shape to do that.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's just a reflavored Misty Step.
Huh.
Yep.
Sorry.
Sorry,
I keep going to
I'm just
check
reading
on my. I keep going to check on the stream. And the YouTube replay is never playing on like the little box it normally does.
Are there any plants?
Good question.
No.
No.
Any plants kind of
Damn
like
it.
died out due to lack of care. There's like moss and stuff on the wall. I guess that would count.
Does moss count?
Okay, hold on. If there's moss on the wall, I'm now at the size where moss is technically considered a large plant.
This
to
is true.
me.
You
All right.
mossed
Oh,
up the
no.
wall?
I run to the wall. I say, Bragg, jump at the moss.
Bragg,
Okay.
consume, partake with me.
Bragg, you.
How did we get? No, we got. I can't.
How did we get the Delta Rune reference here?
It's all Delta Rune.
We were
always
doing
has
so
been.
good. We went the whole stream without one.
We were so close to making no Deltarune references.
Cheese, did you consume the moss when you played?
Of course.
Did you find the moss in the other chapters too?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
As you should.
As you should. Did you find the eggs?
I didn't bother with the eggs.
Real. Nevertheless, Lotus, back on track. You moss support.
Anywhere I want. Ever.
Anywhere along a wall.
Actually, theoretically, I could just leave the dungeon. Anyway, let's do the wall over here.
I mean, yeah, but like, then what's
It
the
says-
point of that?
Yeah, I know, right?
It's encouraging you to leave the dungeon.
But like, is there ceiling moss? Can we go onto the ceiling?
You would just fall.
Yeah, onto the hand.
Oh, actually, that's a great idea. I do like that.
You guys fall onto the hand with Barry, who's
I do younglings down there.
Oh, hey guys.
Oh yeah.
You know,
And
here
once
is
again,
not a
we are
great
on
place
top
to
of
be.
another creature.
Naturally.
For the record, behind Barry, it is. Actually, should I describe this now, or should I wait my turn?
Is that everything, Lotus?
Do you want me to cast Feather Falling?
Nah, it's fine. I'll just eat up. You cast it. You eat up the spell slot.
Cool.
All right, Barry. Go ahead.
Okay.
Welcome to the fray.
Hello, I am in the fray. Behind Barry, before he had like a book that was spewing out phantasmal words. Now instead, floating behind him, is this like large, seemingly infinitely unfurling map. Though it doesn't get much farther than like a couple feet in length, but it just kind of like keeps going. It's very clearly well worn and used, and the creases seem to form the lines that run along this clearly hand-drawn map. When he goes, I'm gonna cast a big spell now. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are the ones who want to be here, but I can aim a cone downwards.
Yeah, I aim them upwards all the time.
And Barry does a little hop
I was
up into
thinking
the air.
it too, Zach.
and casts
Yeah.
Prismatic Spray.
Ooh,
Oh,
I
damn.
love that spell. What do you need? Wisdom save?
1 Dexterity saving throw, while I roll 1d8 to see which one of these I do to him.
Prismatic.
It's gonna be an 8. You're gonna be awesome.
5e.
1.
That's not
Ow.
an 8. That's the opposite.
That is the opposite.
Each
but it's
multicolored
probably
rays
the-
of light flash from the hand. Dexterity save. It's a dex save, but it's also light. I'm gonna give him disadvantage on this.
It's kind of
Oh.
a giant eyeball.
You are standing on his giant eyeball. He fails.
3. You would have failed either way.
It's technically a
so that's
4
gonna
after
be-
bonus, but
You're technically a 4 after bonus. Wowza.
nevertheless.
okay,
10d6
so-
fire.
No. That's
No?
going to be
No.
13d6
Oh,
plus
you
13
upcast it.
plus 10. No, that's a 7th level spell, is it not?
Yeah, but oh, are you looking at 2024?
Yes.
They buffed it.
Yep.
I'm looking at 2014 and it says 10d6.
They gave it a couple more Ds.
Plus
They
10.
cup it.
Alright.
Gave it a couple more D's.
Is that... That's with Tome Fair, that's with Purple Cloak. Awesome.
Shreds through him.
Try, Mr. Guru.
It's almost 100.
Fire damage.
68 fire damage right into his eyeball. It's rough. It's bad. He's
Oh my
angry.
God.
He is
Jesus.
livid. He closes his hand.
Wait, no, I forgot my stupid plan.
Oh
Guys,
yeah, go ahead.
Can No, I'm out of action.
What was your
I
plan?
was just gonna say, my plan was to cast Big B's hand and make it look attractive
battle.
to
Hand.
this
You
other
just say
giant
Big
hand.
Make it
hand.
attractive. You're horrible.
Yup. I'm on.
No.
Oh my
No,
god.
this
I
hand
was
hasn't-
gonna-
this
I was
hand
gonna
hasn't seen love in
swoon this
years.
giant hand.
They start
I'd give it
palm
a bit-
reading each other.
Honestly, I'd give it advantage too. No, they start scissoring. What are you talking about?
Everyone in the
Don't mind.
palm. 19 to hit.
Don't mind. Don't mind me.
Yeah, you hit Lotus.
I hit all
Yeah.
three of you. The
Hit all
hand,
three of
the
them.
hand reeling back. It's like swinging around rapidly in pain,
Oh yeah, I gotta.
and then
upgrade
it
my
pauses,
health.
and you see it think for a moment, and then it just closes its own palm, crushing all of you
Uh-oh.
within, dealing.
acid.
Battery acid.
Huh?
No, it's 114, not 120.
Guys, the elusive
Lower that.
D20 damage dice. 35 damage to each of you.
What type?
Guys.
Bludgeoning.
Okay. I don't know why I asked.
so
I'm not resistant.
So as a reaction, Barry, you are going to take... Wow, only 9 less damage.
Which means he
but
takes
he's also
4
going
damage.
Yeah. No, he's going to take 9 force damage.
Oh, is the same amount you reduce? That's crazy.
That's what it says.
I thought it was half. Cheesy Link, the hand before
Yeah.
you. It bitch slaps
takes
you.
takes the same amount of damage equal to the damage the spirit shield prevented. Go, Mini Brack.
A 21 and
attacking
a
it, or-
18 to hit you. The hand before you, Cheesy Link, it reels back. It goes to slap you, whiffs
I learned.
entirely, and then follows up with a backhand, bitch slapping you. Dealing 15 bludgeoning damage to you, Cheesy Link.
Ow.
And then it's Brack's turn.
Yay! Oh wait, I gotta actually subtract the damage. I forgot.
Guys, I am like throwing myself across this owlbear. What was I thinking with this concept?
I'm sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
were cooking.
No, this is
I'm
cool as
sorry.
fuck.
Actively cooking.
Look, I was
I'm sorry.
I was
I was
hooked
gonna
when
compliment
Cheese.
you afterwards.
I was hooked when Cheese set the chest on the ground for you guys, and then you guys saw it fall over. That sold me on the concept.
And I.
Specifically, the fact that if I didn't like randomly make up the shirt for Cheese on the spot day one, this dungeon just would not function. 25 and 21 both hit, Aaron. 41. That's a lot of damage, Aaron.
That's a lot of damage.
10 of that is fire.
Brack, as he crushes you in his hand, you just kind of like grab hold of the finger you're under, and you throw it up in the air. Describe how you kill him.
As he tries to like go and squeeze us once again, Brack kind of grabs one of the fingers, and like as he throws it off of him, he kind of goes with it a little. And he goes and uses his strength and pulls the finger off as his eyes just kind of start closing slowly. And then he poofs, because these are Zelda monsters we're talking about.
Yeah, of course. Cheesy
And then we
Link,
fall.
Your turn. That's true fall damage. Like, matters now. No, you still have Featherfall active.
Okay.
Alright.
This is the part where I be honest. I thought I could learn feather falling.
Oh my god, Zach. I'm not even giving you an option anymore. Specifically, Lotus takes all 3 fall damage.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna say I can have feather falling.
Cheesy Link, it's your turn.
Rip.
Gotcha. I'm going to... I might as well dump a bunch of damage into this.
Actually,
Oh yeah, I forgot I had a fire rod. How many charges does that have again?
3.
Sweet. I thought it was more than 3.
Pretty sure it's 3. I can find it. It's around here somewhere. The way it works is the number of charges you expend determines how high you can upcast it. So you can still cast it at like the 3rd level with the 3 charges I know it has.
Fair enough. 3rd level.
3rd level Burning Hands, I will give you that dex save.
It's not enough.
6, it's not enough.
Oh. How much damage do it do?
It's no use.
It's no use.
It is 3 charges.
It's no boom!
Oh no, wait, you have the fire rod specifically, not a magical rod. Yours has 5 charges.
Yeah, 5 charges, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. I forgot yours was unique. Burning
Kaboom!
5e. I want to say it's like 3d8. 3d6 upcast to the 5th level gives you 5d6. Or upcast to the 3rd
5.
level. 3rd level.
I'm doing 5th level.
If you're
I'm just
going up to
blowing the
5th
load.
level, it's
Yeah.
7d6.
7d6. Oh wow.
76 damage.
76 damage. Thank you.
Every now and then I hear Cheese drop his dice down the tower, and one of these days he'll send me a picture of the dice tower.
I already have.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
You should send another, because I don't remember it. Not right now. Right now you're rolling 7d6.
I've almost gone through this entire notebook.
31 damage. Hello?
31 damage? Got it.
Yes. No one responded. I thought you all left.
Honestly, I'm sad. I missed a good opportunity for my turn.
Big 31 damage. That...
Well, it doesn't matter. You're not gonna get it.
So, because it's not like an attack action and it's using the magical item, You can't extra attack off of that. But
Oh,
31 big damage. Did you want to do anything with your bonus action?
Do we even have anything else on me?
I believe you switched to 2024. I know they get, like, funny things they can do with their second wind. I haven't looked. I don't know what specifically.
I can't find the 2024 rule changes.
Oh, I can see.
Is it in the wiki dot or no?
They have their own wiki dot. Here you go. Look in call chat.
Dankeschön.
Lotus. Me. Anything you can
What
do
do I do?
before you hit fall? I'm giving you coyote time because of your boots.
I do unironically have coyote time. It's really funny.
Yeah.
Lotus scratches her hand against her chin and goes, huh. And then,
Phew.
as I'm falling, I'm like, huh, maybe I should do something about this. And I turn into a geese.
Very smart. Barry, anything you do before fall damage?
Anything I do before fall damage? Well, I don't think I have feather falling. Oh, I do.
Do
Feather fall.
you cast it on Brack?
I look at Brack. I look at the ground. I look at Brack and I go, he'll survive, but we won't. And I cast feather fall on him.
Wait, but you can do it up to 6 targets!
So you didn't cast it on Brack?
No, I said I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because if he hits the ground, that's the equivalent of a nuclear bomb going off.
What do you mean? He's the size of a pebble.
Yeah, he's the also the size of a pebble, idiot. Anyway, yeah.
Pebble Brack.
Pebble Brag.
All
Oh
right.
no.
Cheesy Link
Brack.
1v1ing a hand. The hand goes to
Brack.
attack, slap you again, Cheesy Link.
Brag doesn't eat
Actually.
rocks anymore, he eats pebbles. No!
Oh, once again, one of them misses, the other one hits.
Starting to see a pattern.
Dealing another 3d6 plus 5 damage. Another 22 damage. As he
Oh, jeez, like,
once again whiffs his first, and then backhands you again. And he doesn't have a mouth, but you see his eye kind of.
You said
sneer.
21, right?
22.
Oh, 22, okay.
The metal of his gauntlet kind of like stinging your cheek a little as he kind of like sneers his eye at you. And it's your
You
turn.
won't survive that one.
He probably won't.
It's my turn.
Yep.
Cool, and I'm gonna strike him 3 times. Hold on, let me check my things. I'm going to do. What frickin'. Screw it, 3 menacing attacks. I understand that doesn't really like do much else if I layer it down more. I just want the extra damage.
No, that's so reasonable.
16 plus 4, 20, that hits. I'm gonna roll the other 2 rolls now. Just get those out of the way.
Yep.
4 plus my stuff, that's not gonna hit. 17 plus my stuff, that's gonna hit.
Yep. 2 attacks. Big
Okay.
damage.
Alright. And then it was a D8 plus a D10, that's right. So 45 damage.
45 damage. Just barely doesn't kill it.
Really?
Yeah.
It procs miracle.
It's like, ha, boom! It's like,
He goes flying back into the wall, kind of bounces out, shakes the hand a little, gives you the bird, and then goes to slap you one more time.
Unless the others can, like, nail it with something.
Oh, they've already killed theirs.
Oh, wait, actually, Axon's Surge. Screw you.
There it is! Finish him
It goes
off!
to swing. It goes to swing, and I counter it.
It flips you off, swings wide, ready to slap again, and you just, like, hold your sword out as it slams its eye into it.
Yeah. 18 plus my stuff.
It hits,
Should we
you
just
kill
do
it.
minimum
How would you like to
kills?
kill
Yeah.
it?
It swings into it, and I, like, slash it as it's coming, splitting it in half.
Yes. And with that, you decimate both the eyes, you regain Barry, and the little dudes get a chest.
Hold on. Is Barry with me, or the other guys?
Little dudes.
Us.
Oh,
I mean,
fair
do
enough,
you
okay.
see Barry in your owlbear?
I don't know, he is pretty small.
Technically, you're all in the same owlbear.
Triangle attack,
True.
triangle attack the chest, triangle attack the chest.
Triangle attack the chest!
Inside the chest, Barry,
There's one.
you open it up, and inside
Pop, 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 pop.
is a red cape with a white trim and a golden chain.
Oh, and that's a whole stab log.
Is it a cape of billowing?
No.
Word.
No.
Bonus action. Gain the effects of the invisible condition. When doing so, you gain immunity to the first attack you're hit with during the. Oh my fucking god!
Ah, fuck!
I think
I'm gonna start
Barry
you.
snaps his fingers, and some of the roads that are drawn on the floating map behind him, kind of sprawl off of the page and create a thread, and he sews the magical cape onto his purple one.
Just a collection of capes.
He sews it onto the purple one, and he goes ahead, and clips it on, and he goes, "All right, now watch this. I don't actually know what this does."
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Nothing-
honest.
I will
and
say-
then nothing happened.
Watch
'cause you're
this.
not a-
Turns invisible.
I'm gonna start using Barry as a meat shield.
Watch this.
I will say, I'm fine with you combining the two capes. If the purple one requires attunement, you do have to attune to them individually.
That's true. I don't think the purple one ever required attunement.
That's fair. With that, you guys have defeated the eyes. And you're kind of left wondering what to do. You have a golden key. You have a small key.
Hooray. We both do? All of us?
No, just the little guys. You don't have any keys, Cheese. But your door is still locked.
I'm just... And this is doing nothing.
No, that's defunct.
Fair
So
enough.
I-
Open the door.
So I guess we just gotta go and open the door, right, guys?
Oh, hey Barry, where were you?
Oh, awesome.
I
Because-
snaps fingers, invisible.
You guys look to
Oh,
Barry
okay.
before they turn invisible.
Bye, Barry.
There's actually kind of a comfort. There's no like awkward proportioning or weird enlargement here. Barry's just your size.
I still pick up Barry.
Oh, of course. You're Brad. You guys chat while you make your way back towards the door.
I pick up Barry like you would pick up a pot and just hold them over my head. As we just walk over to the door.
So, how you guys doing?
Well,
Oh,
it's strange. You're not in my hat.
Yeah. Actually, this is nice. You are normal sized, except you, Brack. Stop being tall.
well, I mean, I'm normal sized.
You're
Oh, there's a
You
spider.
are my sized. You are not normal sized.
If I just keep littering Beardleys into the void, I'll get told off eventually.
I'm just
Wait,
choosing to
I'm not
ignore
scared of
them.
spiders anymore.
This spider's supposed to be a lot bigger than it's Spidey sized, huh? I'm losing it.
Hey, how do you feel now that raindrops will kill you?
Wait, raindrops will what?
Yeah, raindrops come down at such a velocity as us little guys that we will die. I mean, I won't. I mean, like, I genuinely won't now, but I have enough magic and, you know, experience and willpower and blah 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 to survive. But, like, we went
At
back
approximately 114 HP on a good day, but
approximately. But if we went back to my hometown, if it's rainy season, it's catastrophic.
Yeah, they're already.
Too
I thought
soon.
you told us that the grand majority of them died during that tension. Never mind.
hey, I couldn't even imagine, really.
Well, imagine it now, as you are small. If you can manage. I know you have a few issues in the brain department there, Brack.
I'm sorry. I am plenty intelligent. I think. Probably. Anyway, door. How the
door.
fuck?
You guys approach the door, and as you do, the kind of like mystic illusion kind of like dissipates a little as you get closer, and there's a little keyhole sized for your golden key.
Why?
say
I
all
know
that
nothing
again?
of any such key.
Oh, you mean this key?
Hey, a key.
Brack,
A
you,
key.
you use the
Do you
key
need a
on
hand
the
putting
door?
that in the door?
Brack, use the key on the door. Cheesy Link, you hear a click sound. However, the door still is locked for you. You kind of like jiggle the handle, jostle it a bit. There's no sign of it opening. There's still a golden lock on your door.
Can I give it?
What was that, Scarlet? You broke up.
I was gonna say, could I give it a try?
Not in Cheesy Link's store.
Oh, Cheesy Link, sorry.
Yeah.
I misunderstood.
So,
Brack, key, door.
Brack, you put in the key.
Did.
You hear it click. It like the key goes through. It unlocks the little lock that showed up for you to use. You see it unlock. However, you still cannot open the door.
Can
Have
we
you
have a
tried
second
pulling? Has he tried pulling instead of pushing?
It does not work. It seems the door is still locked in some way.
Both keys?
Brack does still have a key, but there is no longer a keyhole for you guys.
Oh man.
There is
The
still
soup!
a keyhole.
Put it in the soup! Wait, is the portal open now?
No.
Okay.
What if we
I'm gonna go.
break
I'm.
what if we break the telescope lens and drop it in there, and then the key gets sent to where Cheese is?
I'm gonna climb up
No
on top
idea.
of the soup. I'm gonna climb up on top of the soup.
Oh,
You climb up on the soup.
I like to throw something into the soup.
You throw something into the soup.
I like to imagine nothing happens and all I hear is a loud bloop.
Ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, bum. Do-do-do-do.
I'm just imagining the soup gurgles back at me.
Alright. Cheesy Link.
Alright. Can I enter the door now?
The door is still locked on your end.
Gosh dang it.
The other group has put in their key. However, there's still a key required on your end.
Alright, well, I guess I'll look in here for a key.
You go back to the first room and you look around. Give me an investigation check.
Alright.
Oh, we never looked at the first room. Maybe there's a key. Maybe there's a chest we need to find for him.
Oh, maybe.
I rolled a
Actually,
natural 20.
Not a terrible idea.
It's a good
And it
idea.
has to be right now.
With your natural 20, you look around. You spot a couple more tiny chests.
Yeah, the logic tracks. Team, let's go. Team, let's go. We gotta go back to the main room.
We go. So
Yeah.
So there's one next to the bed and one next to the...
Yep, there's
Papers.
one to the bed, one next
Oh, there's...
and then one next to each desk.
Alright, guys, look around for a chest for me. Otherwise, we can't progress.
Hey, we can't hear you.
Well,
Shut up.
now I don't want to because you didn't ask.
Yeah, I
nicely.
don't want to anymore. We're just gonna
You didn't
sit
ask
here.
nicely. You didn't ask nicely. We're gonna sit here
I'm gonna go
forever
to
now.
this one.
It's-
You know what? Barry can have this
Like
one. And Lotus can have this
Okay.
I'll do what I told. I'll do what I told from Brack. Apparently, I
Kicks it open.
Breck, you get a blue rupee. That's worth 5. Barry,
I know that!
you get a can of beans.
Can I make a perception check for a large chest?
Lotus, you get a red rupee. That's worth 20.
Yay!
Make that perception check.
Oh, thank God he let me do a perception check instead of an investigation check. Thank
You can do
God.
an investigation if you want.
These investigations are killing me.
No, I have a 1 in investigation. I have a 10 in perception.
Oh my god, you too?
With that
I'm gonna
14,
roll with
you
you
certainly do not see any such large chest.
hat advantage.
You
Hat
already used
advantage.
your hat advantage.
I can use it more than once,
Can you?
right? I don't know. We can read it.
My fucking god.
I'm not pulling up the
anyway.
other document. You see no such large chest. However, you do see a little mouse hole with a locked door in front of it.
Barry, is this your house?
Wait, you found Barry's house?
Actually, Barry, fuck Barry. We need Jerry. Jerry, come here.
You guys already
Not
killed
even-
Tom.
We did kill Tom. No.
Oh. Wait. Wait, a mouse hole? Is that Barry sized?
Oh my god.
It is
Guys,
big
it's
size.
us
No, no.
sized.
No, we killed the dog. We killed the dog.
Sorry, I'm still
Tom.
not used to being this small.
Breck, your small key.
Where's the door?
Your size.
The small key, please.
Brack, you walk up. You use the small key. The door opens up. Barry walks in. Lotus walks in. You walk in, and your shoulders kind of like break through the walls around the door. And inside, you see a little like pool switch. Upon pulling
Yoink.
the switch, cheese, a chest shows up.
Sorry.
No, you're good. A chest shows up.
Nice. I'm open the chest.
And inside is a golden key in the shape of a skull.
Nice. I know exactly where this goes.
And with that, your door opens up.
And I can leave.
Your guys' door opens up.
Oh my god.
And you are
That's
all met
terrible.
with a set of stairs.
Oh
If I
god
could
damn it,
have-
those are large.
They are very large, and it is very encumbersome for you to climb up them littles. Cheese, you have no issue climbing them.
It's just each stair is a mountain.
Benefits of the big.
Benefits of being big. That said,
Sounds like short people problems to me.
can I have you all
What were you
your-
cooking, Link?
That was cooking. It's okay. The last dungeon, the one after this, the last one is actually like hell. So
I really like this one. This is a good dungeon.
No, this is an awesome dungeon.
I love this one.
As someone who's only been here for like the last half.
You get the idea.
You haven't missed much.
If you can pull your tokens together, so I can copy and paste. If I copy and paste, I mean just grab and drag. There's Sonia. Let's get Amari in there, because they'll probably be here next time.
Wait, do you think we're not finishing it by this session?
I was gonna call it.
Oh, okay.
We are missing
cool.
like
I think it'd be cool.
half the group.
That's true.
I
That's
think-
true.
I think it'd be cool
I
to
think
finish
we-
it in one go. I don't think you guys couldn't finish it. We are also missing half the group.
Could. The reason I was gonna say I think it'd be cool to like, have the rest of the party. Not because I don't want to do it. I'm having an incredibly good time right
Yeah.
now. The issue is like, two people like aren't here, and that
Exactly.
kind of is sad.
Yeah. No, I get it.
You guys climb up the stairs, and at the top
Hardly.
of the stairs, you meet Cheese.
Oh,
Nice.
All
Cheese?
at your original sizes.
Oh god damn it.
Barry's back to being small again.
I'm dealing with hands all day.
You too? No way.
I like how no one responded to that and it took Link to respond.
Tiny Berry.
That said, you guys find yourself at the peak of Spectacle Rock. Across the other bridge, you see a lone shadowy figure standing there.
Give us your money.
As you guys... Do you guys cross the bridge?
It's
Yeah,
a
I
bridge of
crossed the
truth.
I crossed the bridge.
You have to answer a question truthfully or fall into the pit.
As we cross the bridge, we start to hear the outro music start to play.
You guys all cross the bridge,
Free
on the
bridge
other
starts
side.
playing.
and the figure comes into view. And he looks to the group, and he says, I found myself trapped in this world. I long to return to my original home, claim the power of light, the light. And you
I'm sorry,
see-
what?
As you guys finish crossing, you hear a loud crash as the bridge behind you breaks. And you see standing there
Oh,
the incarnation of evil reborn, Vati.
oh my god.
And that's where we'll to be continued.
No, wait, that's not canon. That's Vati.
That's not Ganon.
That's not canon.
That's my goat. That's my goat
That's
right
goat.
there. That's like the best guy ever. I love him so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Go